And joining us now is Kristin Tattar of Estonia. And Kristin, you haven't finished outside of the top three. You've been on the podium for every event here in the U.S. since being here. How does that feel?
Obviously, it feels great, but I feel like I still haven't put together like a very good tournament. There's always been like some really like low moments, some highs. So now I'm just looking forward to like putting together a very good tournament, consistent rounds, not like, well, it's good there's no water. So that's already a good thing. I can't really lose discs anymore. So I'm happy about that. But like, yeah, we'll see. I'm looking forward to that.
And speaking of that consistency, you mentioned at Belton last weekend that you had a great day from C2, but your C1 putting was struggling.
Yeah.
Is there anything you did this week to make any adjustments, or was that just being a little bit off that weekend?
I haven't made any adjustments because I feel like, well, I know I'm a good putter. I've done all the work, so I have to just trust myself, and obviously I will be making some errors. Everybody does that, but like, yeah, I took new putters because I felt like my old putters were like just too dirty and scratched because of like Vegas and Phoenix, and yeah, but otherwise I have the same routine and everything's the same, so yeah.
So many people love your putting style. Well, we love all of your throwing styles, but specifically your putt. People are jealous. They're very envious of how good of a putter you are. So what do you putt with?
I putt with Pures. They have my name on it even, so that's a good thing. But yeah, I putt with Pures. They're very like straight, and they have a lower rim, so they fit in my hand very well, and I like them, and I feel confident with my putters.
You've also talked a little bit about how much you appreciate the fans that have been here, not just on site at the events, but also online.
Yeah.
Talk about, those feels when people show up and are spectating in person. Of course, we haven't had that for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
What is it about that gets you really excited and appreciative of that?
There's something about disc golf fans. I mean, a lot of the times when I go to the internet and open up like a news story or something, all the comments are pretty much like negative. At least that's what happens in Estonia. I don't know why. But in disc golf, I haven't really seen that, at least on my social media accounts. So I feel like over 90% of the comments, they're positive. And it really, it encourages me. And I still feel like it doesn't matter if I throw OB or throw in bounds or take a birdie or take a bogey, I still feel loved, and that's very important.
Well, you said 90% of the comments are positive. What do you do with the 10%? The ones that are vile or disgusting or frustrating, what do you do with those comments? How do you process those?
I don't really think about them. I try to know my worth and my value, so I don't really think about these things.
And following up that, with knowing your worth and your value, you also are about to take a break. You've played very competitive golf over the last 5 or 6 weeks. You're about to take a break. So tell everyone kind of what your schedule looks like with this event, and then what that means over the next few weekends.
Yeah. Just resting, but also doing some field work. I need some new discs that are missing from my bag, so I also have to train, but I have to keep that in balance. Also, I'm gonna do a birthday party for my daughter. I missed it. So yeah, it's gonna be busy, but I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
In fact, you won the memorial on your daughter's birthday, correct?
Yeah.
A few weeks ago. So that'll be
That's
great.
right.
So with that, you're actually traveling back to Estonia right after this tournament, and then we'll see you just before the Champions Cup. Is that correct?
Yes.
And so it's going to be busy. How do you readjust when you come back? Has the traveling gotten any easier now that you're going to be doing it more often when you come back to get ready for the major, the Champions Cup?
Every time it's different. So I don't know exactly, but I'm ready to travel, and I feel feel okay, and this time coming over here it was easier than last year, so I'm hoping everything will go smoothly. Yeah.
And one question I had, which you somewhat answered already, I was going to ask if you're playing your best golf, and you said, well, you still make mistakes.
Yeah.
But what is it? Is it the consistency that will get you to your best golf?
Yes, I think well, it's early in the season still, and obviously when I came here I didn't have like very high expectations, because I mean, coming from the snow and like icy conditions, I didn't know what to expect. But like now I feel like every week I'm getting better and better and more confident, and my shots are getting more accurate, and I feel like I'm getting to know my discs again. So yeah, it's getting better, and I hope like keep my focus and not make like too many mistakes, but obviously it will happen at some point. I don't know.
Different course this year than what other players have seen in years past. You weren't here last year, but how do you rank this course? How does it feel for you when you've been out there with your practice rounds?
I think the course is pretty interesting. You need a lot of like different shots, and yeah, I like the course. I don't mind playing this course. I think it's a fun course.
Compare this course to what you might see or play in Estonia, for instance. What would be some similarities and what would be some differences?
It would be something similar, I'd say. Maybe more wooded holes, because we just have a lot of wooded holes in Estonia. But like, I like the mixture of like having some open holes and then some more like wooded holes, and I think it's in good balance.
All right, I believe Hayden has just. Oh no, there's one question that I'll kind of piggyback on is, we're seeing now more and more Europeans just come over here and play. We have a few new on the MPO side joining this weekend, and I know you're not competing against them, but what's that? What are those conversations and camaraderie? And do you have conversations with other European players that are here going through experiences?
I've had some, but like unfortunately I haven't really had the chance to like chat with them longer, but I hope to do it on my next trip, because I would be really interested to know how they have adjusted and what they like here and what they don't like here. I don't know, so it would be interesting to chat with them. I will definitely keep that in mind to do so. Yeah.
Awesome. Is there anything you want to say to everyone in Estonia? So many fans and followers out there. Anything in particular?
Aitäh kõigile, et te vaatate, ja ma loodan, et te naudite ülekannet.
All right, everyone, that's Kristin Tattar. We wish you the best of luck this weekend, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.